because of the way society has evolved, our amygdala is increasingly reacting to our very own personal ego. And as we have discovered, our own personal ego is a construct, a subjective construct of the illusion that our brain is building based on possibly flawed sensory information that we are getting in. This illusion is helped along by the increasingly virtual nature of our lives. Our amygdala has not kept up with this evolution, and as we discovered, it reacts in the same way to virtual information as it does to real information. In terms of driving our car, what we have now is we no longer have a sense of what the road is, where the road is. As we get more and more virtual information telling us how to live our lives in the objective reality in which our bodies are, it's like we're putting blackout windows all around. So we're driving along a road that's steep and bendy, and we don't know where we're going. We don't know where the rubber hits the road anymore. With this course, the idea is to take away the blackout windows and to become aware of the road surface. And the first way we do that is to find out where the brakes are and the accelerator, and to know how to apply them. So our breathing, because of the way our body-brain connection exists, our breathing, our lungs are directly connected to the basal ganglia, so to the amygdala. What our lungs are doing informs our brain what's going on. So the slow, low breathing that we're learning to do is the brake. It triggers the parasympathetic, the rest and digest nervous system. It puts a brake on our emotions. And this is very important to do, because as our amygdala is constantly stimulated by this low-level stress, it is constantly releasing stress hormones. It's triggering adrenaline. And as long as adrenaline is circulating in our systems, we are depleting magnesium. Magnesium is vital for the functioning of our entire body. It is an electrolyte that allows our nervous system to, in fact, be sparky. It is so important for the functioning of our heart that our body will keep the magnesium levels in our blood system consistent at the expense of the rest of our body. It will draw magnesium from the teeth as long as there's enough magnesium in the blood to keep the heart pumping rhythmically and regularly. The problem with this is that if we then really experience a life-threatening stress event, it could instantly deplete our magnesium levels, and we could end up with a heart attack, which is why people die of shock, of a heart attack. It is the depletion of the magnesium level, which arises a whole bunch of things. We'll get to that later in the course. But one of the problems is the low-level stress, this constant circulation of adrenaline, which also, of course, acidifies our body, which is corrosive. So all round, this stress is really bad for us, and we can control it by controlling our breathing, which is literally a life-saving thing to do. So the first thing that you're going to do as an activity, as a practical application of neuroscience in your life, is to become aware of your emotional triggers. And usually they are irrational against something you cannot control. You're in the traffic, there's a roadhog, there's a traffic jam, you start shouting. The roadhog is creating chaos. It's not helping anybody, it's not helping you. It's a good time to breathe. Put on those brakes, those emotional brakes. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. out, 2, 3, 4. When you're first starting, put your hand on your diaphragm and feel the breath coming in. Out, 2. And then just push your breath out so you get all of the oxygen out. Do that a couple of times and you will feel yourself calming down and relaxing. This control over our breath allows us to start controlling our inappropriate emotional responses. We start taking away some of those blackout windows that are preventing us from seeing where we're going, so that we can start steering our vehicle on a course that takes us to grand adventure.